another episode of AirSculpt TV. A lot of exciting things to show you today. I don't know how many of you watched it, but this is a patient named Denise who was done in Chicago. And this is her arms at 1 month. Her arms actually had about 1 liter of fat removed per arm. And if you can see, and she had AirSculpt Plus. What I want to show you guys here is at 1 month, really tight skin here. She's just overjoyed, and so are we. But I want to make it clear, 1 month is not a result. This is just the tip of the iceberg. But we're talking about a completely different arm for the rest of her life. This is permanent. And at 1 month, I mean, previously without getting a brachioplasty or skin removed, you would never see this. So I'm just so happy for her, and I'm just so impressed. We're really happy for Denise, and now we're going to show Mandy, who we're going to go live with for her arms, but she's getting married, and so she's getting a little bit of a pre-wedding makeover. We're going to show her chin now. So this is her chin, and it's her 3-month post-op, before, after. And what do you see here? Again, immense skin tightening, immense. Like, it almost looks like she had a facelift. So if you see this, this is called jowling here. It's completely gone. And now you have a perfect jawline. So this is just, she looks a lot younger, she looks skinnier, she looks healthier, she looks more like herself when she looks in the mirror. And that's what we really care about. But what a difference in terms of the jowling. Everything is just a huge, massive improvement. She was so happy that she wanted to do AirSculpt TV again. And I think it's actually the first time we've had the same person do AirSculpt TV twice. So she loved her chin. Now she's going to do her arms. And she just had 1 arm done, and we're going to go live.
Just wait a moment.
Okay. And after this, of course, we'll answer questions. And if you guys have questions, ask away.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing, Ethan?
I'm great. How are you?
Great, thank you.
All right. Are you ready to see Mandy?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go.
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Hi, Dr. Roland.
Hey, nice to see you again.
It's so nice to see you again.
I'm excited for your wedding. I love your before and after of your chin. What do you, people just saw it. What do you think about your chin before and after?
I'm obsessed with my chin before and after. I actually just got back from my bachelorette party last weekend, and the pictures from it, I'm like, oh, wow, I'm snatched from every angle. I could not be happier. It's just, and to think that it was painless and the recovery was 2 days, essentially, of me wearing a compression garment. Like, it's what you have created is insanely amazing.
Thank you. I was so happy to see how your jawline improved. That made a really big impression on me. Like, wow. I mean, what a difference.
And
really.
You can see the like definition in my cheekbones just because with the AirSculpt Plus, it really tightened my skin, which is what I was really looking for.
What it took away when people's face and neck blend into like one unit, you know, it really, I think, ages the face, makes people look, you know, heavier. And when you distinguish face from neck, it changes everything. It changes your entire appearance.
It really does. It's amazing. And I just love looking at photos and being like, no filter, no editing necessary. I love my jawline.
Yeah, we Facetune people for a living.
You are a human. Dr. C here is human Facetuning me.
We're a filter.
I love it.
Let's look at your arm, and can we give her a mirror? She had 1 arm done with AirSculpt Plus, and the other arm is not yet done. So let's look at the difference.
All right. Yeah, let's hold it up.
I got to catch a little look at it, and I couldn't believe the draw.
Oh boy. Okay, wait.
Oh yeah, Mandy, if you want to look over
here. Could you give me a little bit more of an extreme close up there? That is crazy.
Sorry, I'm trying to get it over.
You have such good skin. What I love is
look at that.
Thank you.
On her right arm, you can see already how tight the skin is.
Yeah.
And the reason I want to do this is for my wedding. My wedding's in 72 days. Woo! And I wanted to wear the dress of my dreams. I didn't want to be worried about my arms. So I thought 2 days of recovery time, we got this. I can handle that.
Oh, you sure can. Hey, let me ask you another question. Is your dress sleeveless?
It is.
I'm so happy you're doing this. I'm promising you
I'm
now
so
in front of
happy.
everyone watching you, like best arms you've had, like probably since you were a teenager.
Oh, for sure. I'm going to be Jennifer Aniston walking down the aisle. Like, we got this. With your help and Dr. C, I'm good.
I love it. I'm so happy. Okay, so why don't you guys start air sculpting her arm, and we're gonna just chit chat, okay?
Okay.
We're gonna switch spots over here. 1 second.
Okay.
Which side do you want to be on? This side or which side?
Yeah, I'll be more over here.
Okay,
so.
great.
Okay. So you know what I think a lot of people are wondering, Mandy, is how does Arm AirSculpt differ in your experience from Chin AirSculpt?
So I think, Chin is obviously such a small area. So it's hard to say because both things, the results are immediate. You see me right now on the bed right now. I already see the dramatic results on one arm. So I would say there's really not a difference. There's no pain. I felt no pain the first time with my face. Right now, we are sucking the fat out. I'm feeling zero pain. I mean, I would say it's actually pretty comparable. It's almost the same thing.
That's great to hear. Let's show some fat. Oh, there we go. We have fat coming out of your arm already. Look at that. That's awesome. And your wedding is in June?
It's June. Yep, June 26th.
And so you will be plenty healed by then. And that's one of the major advantages to AirSculpt is instant result, which we all just saw from one arm to the other. But I mean, the healing time is so fast, you're going to have no issue whatsoever being sleeveless in June.
Well, and that's what's amazing. I mean, when I got AirSculpt on my chin, I wore the compression garment for 48 hours, and then I was having brunch 2 days later and, living my life. I answered work emails. I was working 2 hours after the procedure. It really is such a just incredible treatment that really requires zero downtime.
Well, with your arms, it'll be even less because you just have to wear this arm garment for 24 hours before you shower, but otherwise, no one would know you did anything, and you can just move on with your life tomorrow morning like normal.
And I know I have a lot of followers that reached out to me after we went live for my chin, really concerned about, going under or incision, the entry points, scarring. They had so many questions and so much fear. And I feel like with AirSculpt, none of that fear is there.
No, I mean, we've taken out every component like that. How is your scarring for your chin?
There is nothing to be worried about. There is zero pain. It's like we've been chatting here, talking about fun stuff, listening to 90s hip hop that I chose. Like it's like a spa experience. It's like I'm getting a facial.
Why don't you?
I love that. Ethan, can we see one of her chin scars, please?
Yeah, I was just going to say.
Everybody, so she had this done live on AirSculpt TV 3 months ago. Let's look at her scar. I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, sorry.
You can barely even. I can't find them. I can't find them. Yeah, I actually was trying to look for them before we got into the room here, and I'm like, I actually don't know where they are. Amazing.
That's the beauty of this device right here. It makes a freckle-sized hole that requires no stitches and closes. It gets so small, it just closes right on its own. So how does this AirSculpt feel on your arm right now? Does it hurt? Do you feel vibration? What do you feel?
Zero pain. It just feels like maybe I fell asleep on my cell phone and it's vibrating very gently, muffled under a pillow. There is no pressure. There's no pain. It's just like as if you have a phone vibrating on your skin.
I love that. And so you talked about your followers asking you about this. So what would you say to people who are considering AirSculpt?
There is literally no law. Like there is no con in my book. This is, if I felt a con, I wouldn't be back here 3 months later doing my arms. Like I loved it so much. There is nothing left to lose. I'm a very body positive, self-confident girl. but I lost 100 pounds on my own, which resulted in
Wonderful.
stubborn fat, loss of skin, loss of elasticity, loose skin. And so with this, it's like, it's an investment in your being your best self and feeling your most confident. You put in the hard work, you get a procedure like this, and you're motivated to maintain it and look your best. So for me, this is an act of self-care. This is me
I
loving
agree.
myself and doing something that's going to make me feel even more confident, especially around
I'm so happy for you. Of all the patients I've seen that have lost a lot of weight, whether it's from dieting, bariatric surgery, whatever it is, I have to tell you that arms and chin seem to be areas that they don't really get smaller when you lose the weight. Like some areas really shrink, but there are areas kind of, once you have it, it's very stubborn fat.
Yeah, and the fact that I can get rid of it in less than an hour here at Elite, I mean, there's no con. You ask for the con, I don't know one.
I wish people really understood that AirSculpt is one and done. You're wide awake, no needle, no scalpel, no stitches. But the results are not only instant and far faster than anyone else's, but far better. And that's what we're here to do and show everyone on AirSculpt TV. That's how we do it every week, is to prove it, not just to say it. Thank you so much, Mandy.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Double thanks for doing this twice with us. And I can't wait to see your arms.
You won't have to twist my arm to come back again. I absolutely love it. And all of the staff that I've interacted with, so friendly, so professional, so positive, and just really here to cheer and root on the patient. So
I love that.
I couldn't be happier.
We're honored to have you. Thank you so much.
Pleasure's all mine. Thank you, Dr. Rowan.
Okay. Have a good procedure.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye. So we're going to answer some questions about, she's having AirSculpt Plus, so we're going to answer questions about AirSculpt Plus, but some AirSculpt questions as well at the same time. A lot of people ask, what areas can you get AirSculpt and AirSculpt Plus on? And the answer is, we do anything from the chin to the ankle. We have no area we don't do. As long as you have fat there, if you can pinch it, we can take it. So, and that includes AirSculpt Plus. And who really needs AirSculpt Plus? First of all, AirSculpt gets incredible skin tightening. You don't need AirSculpt Plus for skin tightening. It's really an extra step we can add on to your AirSculpt procedure if you've lost a ton of weight, for example. If you have a lot of very, very loose kind of papery skin because you've grown and shrank and grown and shrank. So it's really more of a special situation thing. Sometimes if we're going to remove a lot of fat, like if we're going to get 5 liters out of someone's tummy, maybe AirSculpt Plus is a good idea for them. But it really depends on your elasticity. If you have very elastic skin, you don't need AirSculpt Plus. It's really to go that extra mile to try to go for double tightening in those situations that require it. You can see in her chin, Mandy's chin above me, this is incredible tightening. I mean, she lost over 100 pounds, so she had some laxity. And I mean, what an amazing difference. We're so happy for her and her wedding in June. Lauren, what are the other questions?
Can males also get AirSculpt Plus?
Men can get any form of AirSculpt or AirSculpt Plus, no problem. There's no difference at all.
How many treatments are required for AirSculpt Plus?
AirSculpt Plus, just like regular AirSculpt, is one and done and permanent. There are no sessions. You get it just like Mandy's getting it done right now. Whole procedure takes between half an hour and an hour and a half, and you are done.
How is the recovery process after AirSculpt Plus? Does it differ from AirSculpt Fat Removal?
Recovery after AirSculpt Plus is no different than regular AirSculpt. No difference at all.
Are there any age restrictions for AirSculpt Plus?
There's no age restrictions for AirSculpt Plus. You can have it done in any area of the body that you need that extra tightening. And a lot of people ask, well, geez, I'm getting my arms and my tummy done. I don't need it on my arms, but I want it on my tummy because I had 3 babies. You don't have to get it on every area you do. You can just have it on the areas where you need that extra tightening step.
Awesome. Someone asked, do you wear a compression garment after the surgery and for how long?
Yeah, we always wear a special Spanx-like garment that we created here at Elite. It's an AirSculpt garment, and you wear it for 2 weeks.
Awesome. What are our locations?
Our locations are on our website, airsculpt.com. Someone asked if we're in North Carolina, and yes, we're in Charlotte.
Awesome. All right.
I guess that's it. Any other pressing questions? Oh, we are in LA on Bedford. Well, thanks for watching, and sorry for going on early, but we didn't want to miss Mandy. So take care. See you next week.